It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
How dare you!
Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? Right, let's get this light on here as well. I think this is gonna be better lighting. And now, what's up Ola? What's up Mike? What's up Emma? Hubby, how are you doing? 41k? We are at 41k indeed. Every day at the same time, efficiency. Well, that's the plan. That's the plan. I was in fact a minute late to start today, but reasons. 420. It is 420 indeed. Soap. What soap? What soap are you talking about? Oh, come on. Don't lag, don't lag. Ooh, resist. I'm still getting tagged. Whatever. Whatever. There's gonna be new content before Act 8? I do not know that. I do know that today, later on, Battlegrounds are coming. That is the theme of the day. We do not know about any new content, though. At the moment, unfortunately. Let's get Streams Larry up there. Do you see... Now I guess a Scorpion raid? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. But, you know, I'm sure he's impressive. I'm sure he's impressive. He's an effing beast. So nice. Nice. I'm definitely interested in Scorpion. I definitely do think he's going to be a good champion. I did see some footage of Scorpion. So yeah, I do believe that he's going to be good. Pulled 3 to 4 science random gem. Suicides 100% of the time. Thinking iHulk or Overseer. I would personally go the Overseer first. But iHulk is an alluring option too. But I would pick Overseer as well because, you know, prestige matters to me. If prestige didn't matter and it's just personal kind of like or enjoyment of a character, I'd go iHulk. I think that's fair. Letty Nox was showcasing the region, aggression region. He dropped special 2 and went from 30% 10% like 7 seconds. Nice. He does look very, very good. I'm gonna tell that immediately. He does look very, very good. So, even more the reason to start saving for the next featured 6-star. Right? All the more reason to start saving for the next featured 6-star. What's up, Mr. Smoke? How are you doing? How are you today? But guess what's happening later today? Guess what's happening later today? Later today, Battlegrounds, baby. Why is my connection all the time? Ah, come on, connect properly. Connect properly. But yeah, we're gonna get to do Battlegrounds finally. Finally. I have like 15 different theories on deck building now. I do think science is at the moment. You know, science has always been my favorite class. I'm not even gonna pretend, you know, that it's not the case. Science has always been my favorite class. Maybe, you know, no, maybe not always, but for many years now. Science is amazing. What's up, Walmart? How are you doing? What's up, Devonch? There might be something interesting happening on channel quite soon as well, by the way. I mean, there are interesting things happening, I like to think, all the time, but there might be something extra special interesting happening. I mean, I'm just saying. What's up, K-Dog? I'm getting really annoyed with this since there's 6 teams in the I know. Yeah, I can understand that. I really don't care for them. This game at level 31 is barely fun. Well, that's the point. You need to get a higher level. The thing is, you know, level in this game is kind of arbitrary. What's the best way to explain it? Anybody who plays this game at remotely decent amount of time is level 60. You know, anybody who... The level cap hasn't been increased for like 5 years. So, it's kind of like level 60 is where everybody who's invested any meaningful amount of time in this game is at. And obviously getting to level 60, you know, it is a big deal, but it's kind of self-fulfilling and mandatory, if you will. I'm getting really annoyed with this. Okay, heads up. Again, can we see which country is highest in... Which country is the highest in audience? America. America is the highest. It's America, UK, and then India, I believe. Well, I can double check again, but I'm quite sure that that's the case. Was doing will and variant 3.2 bishop on Icarus, another node which purifies debuffs if you get beauty. Total BS fight. What's so bad with it, Devanch? 26 tries. Well, there you go. Corvus worked then. Should be level 60 by now. Got banned for modding. Well, if you got banned for that, then, you know, again, very little sympathy for self-inflicted things like that. So, there you go. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it anymore. Okay, analytics. What's up, Boris? How are you doing? Okay, so audience. Here we go. Oh, it's being a bit slow. Audience, wonderful. Yeah. Oh no, India is second place actually. India overtook United Kingdom. It seems that Brits don't love me anymore as much. You can tell United States 35%, India 11.1%, United Kingdom 7.3%, Canada 4.2%, Germany 3.8%. Allegedly. And then we have Australia, Italy, Russia, 1%, Brazil, Turkey, France, Mexico. Yeah. And, you know, many countries, but, you know, less than 1%. Viewer age. 25 to 34 is most, 35%. 35 to 44, second largest group, 30.5%. But yeah. And gender, you know, that's gonna be straightforward. I have 97.7% male, 2.1% female. Only have one 5-star. It's Nimrod. Nimrod is a good 5-star to have, though. Nimrod's an amazing 5-star to have. What's the best character? There is no one best character. There's, you know, 50 good, amazing characters you can pull right now. This game has like 200 plus champions, and there's so many amazing ones. 9 energy away from opening my next 6-star. Nice. Good on you, man. Don't use blue stack. Yeah, blue stacks count as mod. You think 10k units would be enough for some goodies during July 4th? Yeah, I think then, you know, any amount of units is gonna get you something, is what I'm gonna tell you. Any amount of units is gonna get you something, Mr. Bug. Which class do you think needs buffs? Like mutants get lost, yeah. Which class I think needs buffs? I do think that Mystic needs some more love. I think this year we haven't had a single Mystic champion, and last year every Mystic was a dud, basically. So I do think that Mystic class needs a bit of love at the moment. More so than others, probably. Tech class is getting some love. But yeah, I think Mystic at the moment. Not that there aren't, you know, great Mystic champions. I think that's one of the things I do enjoy at the moment in the game, that every class has plenty of, you know, good champions. It's a good 4-star Emma Frost at Nell. Why is it an L? Emma Frost is not a bad champion. I've been sitting on thinking, makes me think Safeguard 1% going to be boring BG week for me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's boring. Will Bishop punish you each time you purify debuffs since... Okay, so don't purify the debuffs. Just go ham at him. What's there not to understand? Which variant was it? Again? pulling science and mutant class next to each other. Yeah, there you go. Overall, though, I think I can do more with science champions than with mutants. I didn't get Act 8 beta invite. Well, I don't know what criteria I use. I did, but again, I have no clue who got it and why, and who didn't get it and why. Oh, wait. What are the odds of the biggest gold pool? Gold pool? I don't know. You mean in the Val chip thingy crystals? I don't think... yeah, I don't know, man. Anti-Venom Awakening. Anti-Venom is, you know, interesting champion. Took a while for him to grow on me, but he's not bad. Yeah, I'll talk about those quality of life changes. But yeah, the main thing is still missing. The mastery thing is still missing. But I'm gonna cover the video. Like yesterday, I saw that post. I just didn't have time to make a video. I wanted to spend some time with my girlfriend. And yeah, so I had to rush away. If I had an extra 20 minutes, half an hour, I would have covered it, but I just didn't. Fine. Morning, guess who got negative COVID? Nice! Congratulations, Eric. Happy for you, man. Very happy for you. Was the villain variant. Okay, in villain variant, I'm gonna tell you what you do. Okay, so villain variant. I mean, you got down the bishop, but I'm sure that you can find an easy way how to deal with that. Alright, so let's just sort out by tags of villains. What tags? Villain variant. Okay. So we can't have skills, because bishop would just nuke them down. And every time you purify a debuff, you get punished for it by bishop. Well, first of all, Ghost can just cheese that on. You know, Ghost, Hood, and that's it. You know, I think that was the strategy to be used there. Yeah. Just Ghost it. And should be no problem. Where's your Ghost, boy? Where's your Ghost? And then something that doesn't necessarily purify that degen. Oh, there are also champions like Strife and stuff like that. That, well, you know, Strife and a few others that don't take any damage with the tentacle hits, and that would also count on, for instance, heavy attack whilst you purify. So, for instance, Omega Red can do that fight. Because if you purify with, you know, your heavy attack, which is what you need to do to get rid of degens, or whatever else, then you don't take damage. Meanwhile, because it works against Limbo, it should work against Bishop as well. So there's that. So that should be a fairly easy thing to do. Ultimately, you can also just bring in, I don't know, Ronan and stun lock him and cheese him. You know, I'm sure there's, you know, tons of options. You can just bring in Null and, you know, just take that degen on the chin. Or you can pretty much use anyone, just be super aggressive. Nothing special in these quality of life changes at all. Like, well, I mean, they always can be better, realistically. The main thing is missing, though. The mastery thing is missing. In fact, okay, Ankit. We all know that you are anti-Venom Sim. Moon Knight episode 4 is out. I'll watch it later tonight. Oh, you know, with my girlfriend in the evening. But yeah, thanks for letting us know, Eric. I'll explore the villain variant. Nice. Got 5-star Nick and Skill Awakening Gem. Nice. Good on you, man. When do basic 6000, pull Green Goblin Namor. You win some, you lose some. Exactly. You know, my openings yesterday were quite trash, realistically. So, you know, don't see me crying about it. It's exactly as it is. You win some, you lose some. The better your account is, the more you lose. I used colors that for that single bishop, just went Hail Mary. Fair enough. You know, that can work too. Wanna get in? Do you think it's still Path 5? Yeah, I still think Path 5. I'm actually, you know, I'm gonna upload that video today, I promise. I have procrastinated enough. I'm gonna make a video on that today. But yeah, I do think Path 5 is best for mutants. Especially because, where's that? Oh, I closed that tab. My bad. Especially because, you know, I thought I recommended Path 3 there or something. Fourth month in a row passing those preview bundle before I see it. Nice. Good on you, man. Good on you. Saving all that money. Come on, let's clap you down, you little weasel. Hope you're doing. But yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing mine. Looks like we had about 7 times luck. Yeah, well, I mean, again, I just really wanted Toad and Sauron. Primarily for like Battlegrounds, just to like have them around, but still. 3-star week today. What do you mean 3-star week today of side quest? Do we get 6-star shards? You mean week 3? Well, week 3 is when I recommend personally using your lockpicks to guarantee yourself 6-star shards, but leave one entry until the week 4 is out, because then you can go back to week 3 and use the 4th lockpick. When I observe, don't. Here is the thing. I fucking hate people who spoil things to other people. I really do. I really, really do. So be warned. You come here, if you spoil anything on this channel, you're just perma-banned. That's it. I'm not gonna, you know, it's not negotiable. You did mean bad or not. This is the one exception I'm gonna make it this morning. But in general, if you spoil anything to anyone on this channel about, like, you know, series or shows or movies, that's it. You're just gone. You're gone, done, and dusted. You meant it or not. You know, I'm very strict with that. I think people who spoil things to other people are, you know, especially those people who do it on purpose, are just horrible, horrible human beings, because you are robbing other people of their experience of finding it out or watching it and stuff like that. You're literally robbing their, you know, joy or experience or surprise, or call it as you will. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, that's just as bad as somebody who steals money from the bank, because you are robbing directly from me in this case. In fact, you know, I don't even give a shit about some random bank robber as much as I do somebody who directly steals from me. And people who spoil shit to other people are exactly that type of people. Simple. And yeah, that is going to be permaban. Here's the thing. But yeah, it goes to anyone. I don't care who does it. And whether you do it on purpose or by accident. You spoil shit to other people, you know. It's garbage. I didn't read the full spoiler, only that this episode reveals something. You know, I didn't recognize the name and I had problem reading it. So I just immediately deleted it before I properly, as soon as I realized what it is. But yeah, it's simple as that. Spoil anything to anyone, you're gone, and you're never welcome back. And yeah, and one thing is if you accidentally spoil something, you know, when you're discussing something in conversation and just, you know, spit it out, or... But another thing is if you, like, unprompted, just, you know, purposely post a message. Battlegrounds today for me. Battlegrounds is today, later on in the evening for me. Yes, I am excited. But yeah, there we are.
Shut up and take my money.
I don't.
Tom's $5. Here is another one. What is the favorite food of Thor? Thortillas. Kapow.
We all know that favorite food of Thor is chimichangas, because he hangs out with Deadpool. But still. That, you know what? That does deserve a Larry slap. That does deserve a Larry slap.
Oh, well. Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you alright? How did...
Larry!
Oh, those jokes are horrible. Made me also easily approach this new mental mindset is the fact that these champions are non-final product. Exactly. That is a really big deal. It is really big deal. Going to watch. Okay, here we go. Got X23 from a 6-star crystal. I don't think I have X23, by the way. X23 is one of the champions I am looking for. Oh, my memory shit. I'll be fine within a week. That's fair enough. Hobbits always come back with new accounts. Yeah, they do. Well, they do try. So I watched new Batman on HBO Max and I really liked it. It's different from other Batman movies, more focused on Detective Batman, much more realistic. I like the movie. Again, I did like the Batman movie. I generally enjoyed it. You know, again, I'm not gonna get into this debate over and over again. There are things that I didn't like in the movie. But for most part, yeah, it was, you know, enjoyable movie. And lots of drinking, had a good birthday and easier. Nice, Slinger. Glad to hear that you're golden. Beer, of course. You watch Batman. One check line. Check line for what? What are you lining me? What are you lining me? You mean the... Did you message me anything? Does Psylocke still here? I don't know, you need to check it out. You need to check it out. I wouldn't be surprised if Kabam patched it already. Act 7 exploration. That's a good freaking Nexus. Congratulations on your Hercules there. Congratulations on your Hercules. If you're taking Hercules. I assume you're taking Hercules. I mean, Spidey 99 can also be important, but I assume you're taking Hercules, so congratulations. And no Batman. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Again, you know, I'm not gonna get into that again today. But there we go. Is you coming back? Is there anything different coming with it, like rewards? This time around, there's gonna be a little bit of rewards. That's gonna be like a few cow crystals that you can earn. I think like 3 cow crystals and 5,000 6-star shards that you can earn just by playing it. Champion limits are gonna be smaller though, so you're not gonna be able to play as much in a row all the time. But next month, when they are here for the entire month, then we're gonna get more rewards. Then we should be getting like actual rewards or something. And obviously the node is different. It's not gonna be masochism anymore. It's gonna be safeguard. Oh, well, as well, I pulled the skill awakening gem from 7.4 and how all the top skill options already awakened. Leaves me with Blade, Mallman, or Shang-Chi to awaken. Any recommendations? Overall, you know, obviously Blade kind of needs it most, but I don't really want to give Blade an awakening gem. I wouldn't. Mallman is the one champion I'm personally myself debating whether to give awakening gem, but I would also have to give him 6 stones to make it matter more. So I'm kind of a bit hesitant on that. My recommendation is wait. My genuine recommendation is wait. But of all the champions, I think I personally would give it to Mallman. I know some people say Shang-Chi, Sig level, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it really isn't all that. Really isn't all that needed. I rank 3 Shang-Chi unawakened, and then I awaken him, and pretty much never makes a difference. So, Thor, Love and Thunder trailer thing is out. But I don't watch trailers, so... I just know that it's out, and I just know that people are already arguing over it. But, you know, good reason to stay out of it. Good reason to stay out of it. Yesterday when I logged in, I had this green bait. It sometimes happens. It sometimes happens. You just basically restart the game or do something and it's gonna go back to normal. That's it. It occasionally happens. level. Chose Spidey 99. Why would you do that? Hercules is so much more important, I think. Spidey 99 is, you know, largely an Alliance War champion for most part. Obviously, he has his use elsewhere, but, you know, I'd say about 75% to 80% of his use is specifically Alliance War. Hercules is just, you know, arguably the most useful champion in the game right now. Or at the very least, one of the champions I use the most for everything. Like AQ, sometimes War, and, you know, everywhere else. Again, it's up to you. And obviously, Herc is a top prestige champion, which, you know, if you plan on keeping playing seriously, then that's going to be a champion you end up chasing eventually anyways. So yeah, no, I do think Spidey is good, but for all intents and purposes, I do think that Hercules is significantly more important to have. Did you open like 78 in crystals? Who did? You did? And how many units did you get? Will Kabam make spring cleaning? Yeah, of course they will. Spring cleaning ought to be on Friday. I actually might have something interesting happening on channel. Now don't make me regret. I'm sorry if I think you made a bad decision. My job is not to make you feel better. You know, I will tell you the truth of what I think, and that is definitely not a decision that I would have made. Now again, you know, maybe your motivations are, you know, perfectly valid, and ultimately, you know, you might have made the right call, but I'm quite sure that it is not at all the call that I would make. Spring cleaning is all about spending money, except, no, it's never units, except, one second, I'll find a spring cleaning spreadsheet from last year for you guys. Spring cleaning spreadsheet for last year, file open. Okay, so I got 485 units, but I'm going to show it up. Oh, that's it. It is a visual glitch. It is a known visual glitch, Slinger. It's been reported on this entire month. They're trying to fix it, but it is happening with everything. Sometimes you can, if you keep selling some shit, for instance, or if you keep opening gold crystals, you can get like bajillion gold or bajillion TFI basic shards, and you know, it's just not true. They have had this visual glitch forever with like 6 stones and a few other resources. When you open a bunch of crystals, at a time, you know, for 6 stone crystals, and or sometimes with ISO, but it seems to have exploded further as a visual glitch to where it affects most of it. Spring cleaning. Which spring cleaning is this? Is this the first spring cleaning or the second one? Item. Okay, so this is the correct spring cleaning. Okay, so, okay, anybody here is interested in spring cleaning last year's offers, what you could get for free and what you could buy? If you want, I can quickly go over it. I'm not sure whether maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't know. I don't really feel like making a video, but maybe I will be. Okay, anyway, so this is the spreadsheet that I made last year for your spring cleaning math, because you could fill in, you know, how much of what you're buying or what you want to get, and then you could calculate all the bundles that you can get for whatever price you want to do it with, right? So the point is that these bundles, as we can see here, it's the standard thing. We also had like a piggy thing here last year, but it was the 33335 selection, where in total you can spend like $600, right? So if you buy everything, so it would be 5333 and I believe $613 in total you could spend in spring cleaning if you bought everything. And here's the currency that you get for it, those doublons. This is how much doublons each of them net you. And then these are the bundles. Here's the important thing. There was a spring cleaning arena, yeah? So I'm gonna, now, so there's spring cleaning arena last year around, where you could earn 47,000 doublons. And there was a gift that, you know, you got sent in mail or something like that. Or I don't remember exactly how it was, but you basically got this amount of doubloons for free, which was 74,000. And 74,000 doubloons already could get you something for free. So last year they did it better than the first year, where even if you are free to play, you could get something. As you can see, 74,000 doubloons equals basically Tony Stark briefcase purchase, nearly, yeah, with that amount. And for 75,000 doubloons, you could obviously do what you please, but you could afford, for instance, 6-star shards. This was for this, so you could afford 10,000 6-star shards and 10 tier 4 basics, or you could afford I don't know, what is it, 3 of these with tier 5 CC selectors, tier 1 alphas and 3,000 6-star shards. You couldn't quite get this one. You could get the tier 2 alphas and 10% tier 5 CC, so on and so forth. Yeah, so again, that's more or less what I got last year, so I'm just gonna delete it. And yeah, so that was the free to play kind of amount, where you could get 74,000 doubloons. Again, like, you could get 10 of these bundles. That would mean 10,000 6-star shards. I think you could in total get like yeah, exactly this. You could in total get 16,000 6-star shards for free, and some tier 4 basics and some other shit. Obviously, you know, accounting for increase in economy, it's probably, if they do this the same way, it would be more this year, because we have had 1 year pass and stuff like that. But that's what you could get for free. The total amount possible, however, was 2 million something doubloons that you can get if you spend the 600 bucks. You could get 2,295,000, in which you could buy, you know, significant portion of these. You couldn't buy everything here. You couldn't buy everything here. You had to pick and choose still. Yeah, but that was the first time we saw rank 4 materials. So I wouldn't be surprised if perhaps this is the first time we see rank 5 materials. I don't know. You could get 5 nexuses, 5 6-star nexuses, like 2 class ones and 3 regular ones. Here are the nexuses, and then again you could get a bunch of like tier 5 CCs and tier 5 basics, stuff like that. And the better bit about it was that you could pick and choose which items are more important to you. Here were the total items in play that you could get. You could get 14 tier 4 CC selected. Again, you couldn't get all of this. This is everything that was available, and you could get, you know, I don't know, 60% of this or something, depending on what's important to you. There were 14 tier 4 CC selectors, 10 tier 4 basics, 25 5-star generic 6 stones, 50 tier 1 alpha, 8 tier 2 alpha, 8 tier 5 basics, 35% tier 5 CC in selectors. Keep in mind that's a full year ago. That's, again, the first time we saw rank 4 materials as well. 28% random tier 5 CC, 25 6-star generic 6 stones, 20 random 6-star 6 stones, 1 6-star awakening gem selector, which means you can get any class, 40,000 6-star shards, 5 nexuses in total, 2 classes, and then you can get 5 5-star nexuses and the rank 4 materials. It doesn't look too crazy by today's standards, because the game economy has severely shifted, but at the time it really was crazy. At the time it was pretty much better than what July 4th did, to be honest. But yeah, it is a cash only thing for most part, aside from this free thing, which again can get you 16,000 6-star shards and some catalysts and stuff like that. So you know, it was still a benefit to free to play as well. It's just that obviously vast majority of it is behind, you know, flat out cash paywall. They better release that arena. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They have had a bad habit this year and at the end of last year not to do free-to-play part. Like, last year was the first time when free-to-play players couldn't get, for instance, Valentine's Day potions, stuff like that. So I am quite worried that they might not do it this time around. I was so pissed. I bet you are. I bet you were pissed, Slinger. Well, defeat. Well, there you go. There you go. Go and beat that superior Kong. Finally got materials to come back. First rank 4, but better weight. Yeah, definitely better weight. I do agree. I do agree, especially because at the moment, you know, it's not like you chasing new progression level or something. I think it is better weight indeed. There you go. Maybe in July for the most successful they will add 6-star Quicksilver. I don't think so. I can't see them doing that. Because they can earn so much more money if they don't. So, well, I hope you guys are satisfied with that spring cleaning breakdown. Check this out, boys. Whoa. You stupid carnage, can't even parry. So any reveal about BG rewards? Well, at the moment, for this 1 week, we still get shit rewards. We don't have real rewards that's going to be next month. This 1 week, it's only going to be like 5,000 6-star shards in the solo objectives and like 3 cow crystals that you can earn. Plus, you know, some energy refills again and stuff like that. So there's going to be nothing special for these 7 days. Next month, though, they said in forum that, you know, they're going to move to more substantial rewards or something like that, which means they're probably going to add the regular rewards. Or the first draft of the regular rewards. But for that, we do not know exactly what they're going to do yet. They probably will have their own special currency and stuff as well. There won't be one full tier 6 basic edition elephant sprinkling. There will be. Trust me, there will be. I do believe that they're probably going to have, you know, a full-on rank up gem in there or something. I do think there's probably going to be a full-on rank up gem or like 3 of those catalysts or something. 1,006 shards mean a 6-star crystal for me. Pretty good. There you go then. If it's pretty good for you, then enjoy the lunch. You will need to play, I think, 30 matches to get it or something like that. You need to play 30 matches. 3 to 4. No way, it's too early. I don't think so early. We have seen it in... I don't know what that is. We have seen it in gifting. We have seen it in Act 7 now. And, you know, more and more people are getting more and more rank 4s. That is even 1.5. Well, again, I don't... It might feel too much. But again, they kind of have to rush the rank 4 economy now. Because they gave that many in gifting. There's the only way they can actually balance the game, I think. And that is what they are going to do. So I do think that we can potentially see even like a full rank 4 worth of resource in it. Maybe for $600 total, basically, if you want to afford them. So we'll see. Again, you know, it's just a speculation, but I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if it does. You understand? I'll take a real look at rank 4 to 5. 6 stars, you know, this amount that's needed. Take rank 4 to rank 5. Also looking. Is opening inventory cap increase. Oh yeah, they will be doing the inventory cap increase 100%. Why to rush? Well, they need to kind of be fairly quick in order to balance the economy after the gifting. That's one. Second of all, it does not mean that the game will die quicker. With that kind of argument, Walmarks, you know, we should still be trying to get a rank 5 5-star. Besides, all that put aside, clearly Kabam wants to move in direction of gears, where gears is the primary resource that you kind of where you hunt the gears. Also, when you say nothing awaits for beyond rank 5, you completely forget the fact that 7 stars, you know, are still coming eventually to the game. So, you know, again, I wouldn't even be surprised if we are already seeing rank 5 materials in there, because, you know, spring cleaning was the first time we saw rank 4 materials, and it was an unexpected surprise. And again, I think the bigger accent is here that they are trying to transition into gears. Yeah? I think they are trying to transition into monetizing gears as much. But even if it will have 3 to 4 rank up gems, still pay to win. Of course it's gonna be pay to win. You know, last time around again, it was first rank 4 materials and it was pay to win. This game is more aggressively moving to pay to win. I remember when they added 6 stars. They did very poorly rolling out 6 stars though. They did very poorly rolling out 6 stars. How good is Omega Sentinel's block focus? That's look pretty bad. Well, actually, well, she's not. Omega Sentinel is a tank because her armor ups are massive. You know, armor ups also help mitigate block damage. I mean, it is getting worse. Admittedly, it's getting worse. And, you know, they are making it, you know, quite clear step that, you know, monetization does matter more. The Gears idea. I don't like the Gears idea either. Hey, Ricky, thank you very much for the $2, man. Appreciate that. These morning streams are always quite dry, so whenever there is a little bit of color pop-up, I'm always super happy. Thank you very much, Ricky.
Shut up and take my money.
Ricky Lee $1.99.
That's shite. Well, again, you know, all of those are theories. Obviously, I don't know what's happening in the head of any, you know, executive and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So something like Odin, where his aptitude and armors make him tanky as fuck. Kind of, yeah. Basically, she gets insane amount of armor rating from her armors. And that makes her very tanky. And also gives, if she's awakened, gives her massive energy resistance too, if she's at max armor ups. And obviously, if you run Liquid Courage double edge, then she heals at the beginning of every fight, kind of like Dr. Voodoo. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but it could be Thor Hammer, it could be something else. Also, strikers are going to be connected with gears, just so you guys keep in mind. Strikers are going to be top tier equipable to gears. I'm not entirely sure how their system is going to work, but the point, you know, remember when we had that side quest where you could call in strikers and stuff? That is going to be basically the best gears can do, kind of. Please read my question about the matches and the second last damage. Wait like 30 minutes with different people or like 10 matches with different people. 30 barrels. 30 matches. I think it's 30 matches. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's 30 matches. Speculate anything this year. I know, Katie, but everywhere I go, people really speculate and think we'll see. I also think we're going to see 3 to 4 gems. I also think we're going to see 3 to 4 gems. Because they are adding rank 4 resources in monthly event quest now. I know, not a lot, but still. More tier 3 alpha fragments and flipping exploration of 7.4, by the way. They did the 3 catalysts of 1 or 1.5 bundle after that exploration, stuff like that. And we just had one piece of content where you got 1.5 more, like 1.6, let's say, rank 4 6 stars, and that was free. So if Kabam can give away 1.5 6 stars without any transaction of money involved there, they sure shit are going to be willing to sell 1 for cash, is the way you should look at it. They did Act 7 completion. You know, if you play well, obviously Act 7 completion doesn't net them any money. Obviously some people will spend, but you know, many don't. Saving up 10,000 units really isn't that hard in this game. If you do grind a bit. So basically, if they can give away 1.6 or something, rank 4s, for free with a piece of content, they sure as shit can sell a full one. Don't you think so? No word yet on next month's buffs, no. Not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. It kind of moves me down. Well, we'll see. I'm just, you know, speculating. I don't have to be right. I'm not saying that I'm correct or anything like that. That's how my head works here. That's about it. Seems like Kabam lost their roadmap. Of course they did. Wouldn't be surprised if we see tier 6 CC. I wouldn't be either. Because last year we saw Spring Cleaning bring rank 4 materials. Being Act 6 immune to all that Act 7. Thank you, Act 6 Sensei. True. You can relax in your stream. Nice, Yash. Top 3 characters you can think of that don't need to be awakened. Top 3 characters that don't need to be awakened. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Magneto, Apocalypse, Professor X, Diablo, Black Widow Clairvoyant, Doctor Doom, Human Torch, Small Man, Kingpin, Warlock. There you go. I'm doing at 6. I am immune to all. Okay. Announced Expel Dead Person Storm animation changes, so one of them will most likely be there. Yeah, it is quite likely that one of them is going to be there. It's quite likely. Misty Knight what? I don't know. Still 19 parts in 7.3 and 7.4 for exploration. Nice. Get it done, my friend. Get it done. But yeah, the only thing we know about future buffs is that, you know, we still have Storm and Deadpool X-Force, who are meant to get buff at some point and an animation update, but it was never announced when. It could be next month, it could be in 2 months or whatever. Act 6 exploration is still worth it. If you have done most of the other things in the game, yeah, especially because I think right now people do have much better rosters, and there are many more powerful champions out there. So I do think Act 6 is way more reasonable and doable than it was when it initially came out. Because when it initially came out, don't forget that we did it, you know, with no rank 3s basically. We did it rank 5 stars and a couple of rank 2 6 stars, and it started coming out when, you know, ton of new champions were not in the game, when most of the buffs or good buffs were not a thing. Like I didn't use, like when I did Act 6, Magneto was shit, you know. When I did Act 6, you know, we didn't have Hercules or Kitty Pryde or CGR, and Kingpin was shit and Mallman was shit. And so we have this whole new other side of MCOC that has been opened up since Act 6 came out. So I actually have very little doubt that Act 6 can be doable with, you know, very minimal item use, if any, you know, these days. Diablo and Piggy, nice. Congratulations, Lash. Congratulations. So yeah, and also I do think Act 6 is a really good experience. I do think you are better off as a player for having done it. Scoring Aegon is an investment for Abyss Exploration, buy or sell. I would not rank for Aegon for Abyss Exploration, personally. But again, you know, it's kind of up to you. Like, here's the way I look at it. Abyss do not offer you any rank 4 resources, right? So in my mind, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, buying a house in order to, you know, strip down the windows of that house and, you know, use those windows. You understand? It just does not really make sense to me in my head to rank 4 champions specifically for a piece of content that doesn't further you into that same progression title. Or that same kind of progression level. Abyss is, you know, rank 3 kind of content, meant to be for most part. Obviously with rank 4 it's going to be easier. Obviously you will save some items and stuff like that. And obviously there might be content in the future which Aegon smashes, and obviously Aegon can still be used for other pieces of content. But all I'm saying is that I would not necessarily want to rank 4 a champion for Abyss, primarily because it doesn't reward you with any rank 4 materials. Whatever rank 4 Aegon can do, rank 3. Well, yeah, that's also again true. I mean, you will obviously use less items with rank 4 Aegon. Rank 4 Aegon can probably solo a whole bunch of fights rank 3 can't, but who knows. Where can we get 6-star quick? We can't get 6-star quick. 6-star quick does not exist in this game. Are you playing an iPad? No, I'm playing an iPhone, not iPad. But hey, what's up, Dukestrong? How are you doing? That's 3-star makes sense, and also I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. I have completed every meaningful piece of content in this game. I have completed and explored every single variant, every single story quest, Grandmaster Gauntlet, Summer of Pain, every challenge this game has thrown, Abyss, Labyrinth, all of that stuff. Only pieces of content that are permanent in this game and that I have not done are some of the classic variant difficulties. That's about it. Which I'm slowly kind of exploring, by the way. You know, the classic variants. But yeah, everything else that exists in this game and can be done. And I also haven't missed a single boss rush or challenge or whatever that has come in this game ever. Technically, with Green Volume 2, Abyss would give you rank formats. Well, technically with that too. But a gun won't help with that. Yeah, I know. Okay, technically, kind of. When yesterday I was rejected for both job positions. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear. There will always be more positions, don't stress about it. I have been, you know, on interviews and gotten rejected too, but, you know, there's always more places to go. Don't let any of them discourage you. Don't let any of them discourage you. Had KT flexing. If I was flexing, I would say that I was one of the first 20 people in the world to explore Abyss within first 4 days of its launch. And you know, another flex worthy mention would be that I finished the previous Battleground beta as the top ranked player. But again, I don't take too much of it, honestly. You know, if I specifically need to find reasons to flex, then I can mention that, you know, first Battleground beta I finished as top ranked player in the world. But again, I don't think it properly counts because so many people didn't, you know, bother with it seriously and stuff. So that's why I'm so interested in this Battleground beta. I want to see how well I'm going to do in this one, or how poorly. You know, for all I know, I might get my ass whooped this time around. It's going to be very fun. Stop me. I'm still looking. Exactly. Don't let anyone stop you, Duxro. Don't let anyone stop you. Already explored the first and second chapter of Act 6 Exploring Murder Quest. Oh yeah, those 5-star gates are so annoying. I completely agree. The 5-star gates are the worst part of it. Winning non-6-star champions, how awesome would it be if they introduce magic as the next... Oh, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. It would be such a reinvigoration of magic. Ninja. Oh, you got Nimrod though. Congratulations on Nimrod. But yeah, now you need to figure out what to do with your 6. Best of luck with that, Ace. When a door closes, another one opens? Yeah. Okay, so I have gotten all the points there. Let's get some points here. This time many won't bother as well, since nothing changed forwards. Yeah, I know. And I know that this time many won't bother. But I still want to try. Because, you know, for me, it's different. A, I really, really, really like. B, I'm a content creator and it makes for exciting content. So I know that a lot of amazing people won't bother. CGR better than normal Ghost Rider? Yes. Congrats on awakening Captain Wilson. Well, I will take him to rank 3. I will take him to rank 3. Yeah, I know. Rank 4 materials is what's gonna make that mode crazy competitive. But again, still, you know, that's one way to look at it. You know, there's always going to be a reason why somebody doesn't bother, but at the same time, you know, you still feel a little bit of pride because a lot of people did bother, because, you know, there were still a lot of people playing. Yes, for you, everything new benefits, so it's really, yeah, exactly. I was going to do Kitty now. Nice, congratulations on your SIG 180, Kitty. Oh, feeling bad? Yeah, I'm alright. Not complaining much. Doing fine-ish. I'm very excited for today. Battlegrounds later. How many hours the Battlegrounds? Well, it's 9:30 a.m. It comes at 6 p.m. So 8.5 hours. It was really cringe. Yeah, I know. I didn't. You know, it wasn't the greatest opening video. Black Cat travels the whole map with her specials. Let her. Tiger does that too. She's like the biggest sister of Tiger. There you go. But yeah, I noticed that too. She does. Featured opening. Well, you can watch it. And then you can see whether it went well or not. You're more than welcome to watch that opening. 3-star Warlock, 5 stars are confirmed. Please, what deck should I keep? I don't quite understand, Adi. I don't quite understand what you're asking. No, I'm not gonna count down minutes. I actually have lots to do today. Actually have quite a lot to do today. So I'm gonna try and keep myself busy. I'm balancing a current feature luck with your previous one. Well, to be fair, I opened a crap ton of previous crystals, and it's not like I had particularly great luck. Still. Either way. Ah. Come on. There you go. She has been since the first set. Huh? What are they talking about? Counting down the... Oh. I also have so many rank, especially because I do have 2 or 3 alternate plans for this, but I realize I can't fully fulfill them. Please suggest a team. Help, please. In my team, Dr. Doom 3-star and Warlock 5-star are confirmed. So should I add 3-star Diablo? And I also have Nimrod, Moment, Fury, and Guilty in 29. Please. I would add Diablo, Nimrod, and Molman probably. So then good enough. Should I go for CGR? I mean, both of those are amazing champions, but most people would, you know, lean with CGR. CGR is objectively the better champion. What are you using, Vulture and Overseer? Overseer I do like. Overseer is growing on me more and more and more. Vulture, I don't. Vulture is not an awful champion by any means. It's just that I don't particularly enjoy using him. I also don't see too much purpose in him in general situations. As in, like, anything you would use him for, I kind of feel that you often want just better champions for it, kind of. Vulture's coolest thing, though, is that he can get several immunities with synergies and stuff like that. If he had it in his base kit, I would love that champion, because I would find him much more versatile still. But still. How long have I been streaming again? Oh, 1 hour. There we go. Because it's 9:30. Here we go. Vulture, thanks to his buff, King Earth. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he's bad champion and stuff like that. But again, in terms of utility, anything Vulture does can be done and is done better by a whole bunch of different champions. Is the way I look at it. You know, I don't think there is a single remotely challenging fight in this game that you can remember from top of your head where Vulture is like, I need that for, you know. Actually, yeah, I do have several champions upgraded today as well. We're gonna take Pig up. We're gonna take Captain America Sam Wilson up. I think we're gonna take Dragon Man up. I think we're gonna take maybe Mangog, maybe Mephisto. Thor had Scary Void. I remember your advice and CGN. Nice, very good, Yash. Very good. I'm glad you did the nuke. The nuke is also very, very easy to do. The main thing is just to be confident. You know, as long as you know exactly what to do and the fact that you will be fine, you will have enough time, and you will have enough damage, as long as you have that confidence, that fight is easy. The problem is when you kind of start doubting yourself. Between White Mags and Hawk 6-star, which one should I upgrade rank to? White Mags and Hawk 6-star. It's kind of up to you, man. Like, I have both of them at rank 3. I think I kind of use White Mags more, but Havoc is more for war. But again, it's up to you. I reached level 25. Nice, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Many more levels to go, Andy. Many more levels to go. Angela, 5-star from rank 1 to as high as I can. Fair enough. Yeah, several champs. I'm not taking up. People over exaggerate how often I rank up champions. I really don't. I mean, I do occasionally rank up champions and don't tell anybody. Like, I already took Captain America Sam Wilson to rank 2 and Piggy to rank 2, and I didn't tell anybody. But, you know, I don't rank up champions nowhere near as often as many people think I do. Dr. Doom's your favorite? Yeah, Dr. Doom's a very, very good champion. You can, for example, use magic, but with Vulture, you don't need many special attacks. Well, yeah, again, I'm not saying Vulture doesn't have uses. I'm just saying that, you know, it's hard for me to find a single, you know, fight or meaningful piece of content where I'm like, I want Vulture for this. What exactly do you do with XP boosts? Yeah, you sell them. Or you use them in Alliance War as a good luck charm. You do nothing. You do nothing with them, is the answer. You know what? If you think that XP boosts is problem, then answer to me. Answer to me this. You know what? I'm actually gonna just go and do something in front of you guys. Right now. Yeah? Right now. Right now. Right now. I can't use mutant 6 stones. Mutant 4-star 6 stones. Okay, I can use... Oh no, these are 10 plus 5s. Let's use the plus 1s, because these are, you know, the likelier ones. We go 93. So I didn't have mutant ones. Can I use cosmic one? Get 61 of these. Okay, skill ones. Okay, so I'm just gonna use generic for those science ones. And are the generic 4-star ones. There we go. There we go. Right, can anybody answer me? What the fuck am I supposed to do with 4-star 6 stones now? and that's not even the biggest problem. The fact that I have some of them. I mean, it's kind of a problem, right? But here's the thing. 4-star signature stones. 4-star signature stones. I have 1,630 unopened of these suckers. What am I supposed to do with a 4-star signature stone? Anyone? Save them for shitty trading store? Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I can do. New champions? Yeah, but again... It's 1,600. And, you know, plenty of bunch of in stash. Because I had a ton of the plus, you know, 2 and 5 ones as well. Can't sell... You can sell the 4-star ones. You can sell the 4-star 6 stones. But, you know, you get like, what, 50 gold or something? And 2k class ones into 500 generic ones. Well, we'll see what the trading store does next time. If it's gonna come around again. But yeah, I have no more 4-star champions. I can use these on. Who's considered to be the best counter for Scorpion? I typically use Kingpin for most part. I use Kingpin. Kingpin did the fight just awesome. Kingpin did that fight just amazingly. Kingpin is gonna do this fight with 30% of his damage, by the way. Because my damage reduced by 50% and obviously the class disadvantage. So this is a very, very weakened Kingpin. It doesn't even care. The 4-star champion that you don't have? Scorpion is a 4-star champion that I don't have. Wolverine Weapon X is a 4-star champion that I don't have. And Scarlet Witch Sigil is a 4-star champion that I don't have. I think that's it. Scorpion. Scorpion is the 4-star champion that I do not have yet. Trading store, do you have any hesitancy in sending any research like say 5-star awakening gems in that case? I'm gonna okay, I don't want... Do I have any hesitance in spending, let's say, 5-star awakening gems? I guess it does come back. No. No, I don't. because I still have plenty of those resources for most part. Like I did trade in the 5-star awakening gem, stuff like that, and you do get them. Like I still have a 5-star awakening gem, have 5 cosmic 5-star awakening gems, no tech 5-star awakening gems surprisingly, but 4 mutant 5-star awakening gems, a skill 5-star awakening gem, 5 science 5-star awakening gems, you know, 2 mystic ones. So if trading store comes back, also given the fact that I have, you know, bajillion 4 and whatever awakening gems and stuff like that, no, I really don't. I'm fully well aware of the fact that if there is a trading store and I struggle to get the materials needed to, you know, get the better decent trades, then a lot of more people are going to be absolutely outraged. You know what I mean? It's kind of like with the new content. I can go in and do a piece of content, and I'm going to be super confident in doing that piece of content, because I realize that if I will be unable to finish a piece of content, then that means that there are going to be, you know, thousands upon thousands upon thousands experienced good players who can't do that content either, and that's going to cause some sort of mass outrage. Because again, you know, I am self-aware about the fact that I have played this game for a very long time. I do understand the game quite well. I don't think I'm particularly good at the game, but I don't think I'm, you know, bad at it either. But I also think that in between the fact that I have, you know, very well-developed roster, and I quite literally make videos about this game for a living, if Kabam releases a piece of content that I can't do, then, you know, that piece of content is probably fucked up, you know, and something's wrong with it. And, you know, there will be insane community backlash. Therefore, you know, with that kind of attitude, I have the confidence to always jump in any new piece of content, knowing that I will be able to do it. Because I kind of just think of it like, if I can't do it, then there are going to be so many people who can't do it either. And that's not what, you know, BAM probably intended or what the game should be. And it's similar with these trading stores. I understand that I have a huge stack of these resources accumulated, and that I get them because then I don't need them and they just keep saved up. If they release a trading store and I can't benefit from it, the trading store is fucked up. So I'm just finished watching your war video for Loki. Oh, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed some Nebula play there. Full awakening now back to back. Nice. Congratulations, Lobster. Congratulations. Doing the million variant, I forgot you can cheese the Dixie boss with Venom. So you're a silly man. You're a beast, Katie, stop it. I generally don't think when it comes to actually playing the game, I'm particularly good at it. I do think that I'm quite good at understanding the game. You know, knowing champion abilities and interactions and stuff like that. I do think that, you know, I'm quite good at kind of strategic aspects of this game. And obviously I'm fully well aware that I do have a large account that helps me a lot. With 3-star Mall Man, people are saying he's good with, should I level him up? And his awakening is not needed for Mallman, but Mallman is very good champion. Yes. With the right boost, Nebula is frightening. Absolutely. With the right boost, and, you know, ideally synergies as well, Nebula is absolutely frightening. 100%. 100%. Nebula is one scary lady. Also, just like the fact that she, you know, shuts down robots completely. Nebula is kind of like new Medusa in Modern War in that sense. And I'm dead. Nebula is kind of like the new Medusa for Alliance Wars. I'm not very good at 30 minutes prior. If I was gonna flex. Again, you see, Slinger, you are discussing a hypothetical. If I was gonna try and flex. But I didn't try and flex, so I didn't do that. You know, theoretically, I didn't do that. And when I finished that sentence, I also explained that I don't personally believe it means that much. I know that there are people who think it means a lot. I don't. Rank 4 Professor X yet? Yeah, I do have rank 4 Professor X gameplay. I do have rank 4 Professor X gameplay. 3-star Hyperion, nice. Congratulations on your Hyperion. Answer video. Thanks for reminding me. No worries, Boris. Go and check it out. Go and check it out. Again, you know, I understand that I'm not awful at this game. It's like, I'm not trying to, you know, say something stupid like that. I understand that, you know, I played relatively well. I just don't think I'm particularly good at it either. You know, I do fully think that there is a whole bunch of people who play this game better than I do. Who intercept better. Who can, you know, stay more composed during fights. Who control spacing better than I do. Yeah, I do agree that, you know, I would say I'm above average. I would agree with that. But I wouldn't, you know, think that I'm like towards the TP top of the game. I would say, you know, I'm just somewhere slightly above average as far as the playing things concerned. You want to see a video how to handle Ebony Maw every time? Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw is a special devil. Ebony Maw is a very special devil. What do you think the quality of life improvements on CS? I'm gonna make a video on them. I'm gonna make a video on them straight after the stream. That's gonna be the first video that I make this morning. I'm gonna make a video on quality of life improvements. Then I'm gonna make a video about some rank 4 gameplay. I need to figure out which one. And then I need to figure out whether I do them. Well, I will try to do the mutant alternative paths, and then maybe we'll see how much time I have left over. So let's get to 2 million milestone in today's stream, and then open the battle chips and stuff like that. So we still have quite a lot of points to get. Do I have any? I do have some of these. Absolutely. Lomo, he's so much fun to play. Oh yeah, he's a good champion. I genuinely think he's a good champion, like offensively and defensively. Who is that player that makes you go, wow, this man woman is good? Finn is a very, very good player. Fintech. And I think Legacy is naturally a very skilled player. But when it comes to most of the common suspects, I also recognize that there is a lot of trial and error. Like at the beginning, oh crap. At the beginning, I used to make videos like that as well, where I did a fight 80 times, got a perfect solo in incredible circumstances, and uploaded video, and I thought that, you know, I'm hot shit. And, you know, the results are kind of proving in themselves, you know. All of the people who do upload the craziest solos, stuff like that, none of them are really playing in, you know, the best alliances in the world for most part. When it comes to like alliance war, you know, all of those people who love to show off the most in videos and stuff like that, many of them have been in top tier alliances and have been kicked out of them for, you know, thinking they're hot shit and doing crazy fights and trying that shit in war and dying and getting kicked out. That's not necessarily to say that they are not naturally skilled, but that is to say that a lot of them are either not team players or do not follow instructions, or, you know, have some other issues, you know, as teammates or whatever else. Where I'm going with that is that I do think there are several aspects of being skilled at this game. I do think there are several aspects in being skilled at this game. And, you know, what most people think it's super kind of impressive, amazing, are the videos where somebody does indeed go do one fight, you know, 50 times or 30 times, upload, you know, a perfect solo, and that is considered to be an incredible amount of skill. I used to do that quite a lot. And I realized that that is not what I want to do, because I also realized it's not entirely truthful. You know, I myself often mention in the videos that this is not my first try or how many tries it took and stuff like that. But, you know, many people don't listen to that. They just see that, oh, you know, this is doable. And it actually has quite like a bad impact. Even in this chat with some of the people, like I think Devansh, for instance, I had to explain to Devansh that he probably should stop recommending Hella against Do You Bleed Medusa. Because somebody uploads Hella video against Do You Bleed Medusa, and sure, it's an impressive video, but then Damage goes around telling everybody that Hella can do it. You know, yes, Hella can do it, but can you? And there's a massive difference. And the reality is that, you know, it's quite likely that, you know, even the person with huge amount of skill took several attempts to do that fight with Hella, even if that fight could be doable with many different champions easier. And an average player would have virtually no chance to do that with Hella. And there are, you know, 36 champions that could do it better. So, whilst I do find value in, you know, pushing the limits and stuff like that, I also, you know, what's the best way to put it? Find it an extremely unfortunate side effect that I do not necessarily want to take part of. Is to put thoughts in head of younger, unexperienced players that, you know, this is what you should do, or this is how you should try and do, or something like that. Because those videos, you know, they can be cool to watch and look at, but they have little educational value. Because you're never gonna do it like that, you know? They have little educational value. They're kind of meant to show off. And I used to upload those videos a lot. As well, initially within like first year, as I started doing YouTube. And eventually I started moving away from it. Because I realized that, you know, it might be the more popular thing, but I don't think it's the better thing to do. For people whom I'm trying to kind of like guide through the game and stuff. So anyways. Most skilled player. I do think I actually have fairly low self-esteem when it comes to my natural level of skill. I have... Did he just ruin Holdo's career? Well, I'm just using one specific example that I recall from us talking in the past. And again, you know, I'm not trying to like pick a beef with anybody who uploads those videos. Again, I did it myself, and you know, I know it feels great to kind of appear absolutely insane and stuff like that. And you know, some people find it more important and some people find it less important. And you know, unfortunately or fortunately, it is a very easy way to, for instance, gain subscribers or get admiration from a ton of newer players. Like, oh my god, you're this insane player, you're this crazy good at the game because you can do this fight with this, you know, crazy champion. Well, half the time it's actually not about being particularly good, it's actually finding, you know, very good interaction. And the other half, you know, like, let's say, yeah, it is good, but again, it just makes you look good. It doesn't necessarily help anybody else clear and do better at the game. Because, you know, how do you think how many people, for instance, would, you know, try to do that when they try to clear their own quest and stuff? If it's some sort of insane fight with this or that champion. But again, you know, a lot of people probably don't think about it as much, and, you know, they find joy in making those showcases, and they view things differently. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, the way I think is right and the way they think is wrong. I'm just explaining how I think of those videos now and why I stopped uploading those videos, because I just don't think they help anyone. I think it's an easy way how to gain quite a lot of views and, you know, kind of try and make yourself seem amazing kind of thing, you know what I mean? And again, that's just the way I see them. I'm not saying that that is how those people think when they do those videos, or that is their motivation or any of that stuff. But that is kind of the reason why I stopped, for most part, uploading those videos. If I do upload some, you know, crazy fight, it's mainly typically to showcase an interaction or show cheese or something like that. I rarely upload fight at, you know, look at me, I did this incredible hard fight. Hey, what's up, Messiah? Can't touch with myself, always have to convince people not to consider those. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing, is that is the unfortunate side effect. Because as I explained, you know, somebody watches that video and then goes around saying that that is a really good option for a specific fight. So no, that's one of the worst options, and that's why the video is impressive, for instance.
Messiah 66 $1 and
you know, I don't know what to do next in the game.
Man dancing.
Well, where are you up to? Zacchaeus, where are you up to? By the way, thank you, Messiah. Thank you very much for the $2. What phone are you using right now? I'm using iPhone 12 Pro. So I'm using the previous generation iPhone. I didn't upgrade to the latest iPhone. So it was 12 Pro, I think. It takes most of my energy. That will be the last to do. Well, Arena does help a lot to get units though. What is this saying? Sick with Mixmaster. Mixmaster score is quite easy to be honest. Mixmaster score is quite easy to be honest. And again, just, you know, again, let's get in the match. No, it's gone. Don't mind me online. Oh, what did Rob Smith say again? Rob Smith being a tough guy. Actually kind of curious now. Kind of curious. Sorry guys, don't, it's fine. Just, you know. Why can't everybody get along? It's fine. And again, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear. It's again a forgotten thing, unfortunately, these days. Not trying to say that, you know, I'm looking at it in the correct light, or that is indeed what is everybody's motivations. I am explaining what were my motivations of uploading, for instance, I don't know, 3-star She-Hulk Labyrinth of Legends solo. I did indeed, you know, try to do that fight for like 2 days pretty much straight, probably like 90 attempts initially, you know, to get like that full run. I got several times to like 10-20% in my stuff and stuff like that. And, you know, it was probably around 100 attempts, several energy refills to do a 3-star Labyrinth of Legends She-Hulk solo. And, you know, I felt amazing. And, you know, people said that I am insane at this game and stuff like that. And it felt great. But, you know, then I also realized that, you know, I'm not really kind of helping anybody. And videos like that are not necessarily the type of content that I want to make. And, you know, other people may have different motivations and, you know, they can see things differently. And again, that's perfectly fine. I'm not kind of aggressively trying to condemn anybody who does that at all. In fact, there are some videos that, you know, I find fairly interesting because I'm kind of curious how it can be done or what kind of mechanic works there. But for most part, it's just something that I absolutely do not want to focus myself on. Vast majority of the stuff that I upload on my channel is tried, you know, kind of educational, informative, or type of thing, you know.
Messiah 66 $4.99. Man dancing.
Oh,
Fire.
you stop.
Football. Goal. Middle finger. Angry face. Soccer. Smiley face.
Soccer, my ass. I thought soccer was I'm quite sure soccer was a banned word. If not, then soccer is gonna go join the banned words list. Where it is, settings. The word soccer is banned on this channel, in case you didn't know. Permissions, community, here we go. Rude users. No, soccer is still banned. I guess only way you can say it is super chats. Only way you can say soccer is in super chats. But yeah, if you're unsure what to do next, then I do have a progression guide. Soccer, these nuts. Come on, let's go in and clap that fool. Sizemon, pretty sure he gets excluded from the ban. Maybe too. Maybe we need to. Looking for is realistic. Yeah, I guess so. How 2000? So 17 years old. When it comes to arena crystals, you just opening the basic ones? Yes, I suggest opening the basic arena crystals. I have a video specifically explaining the, you know, the difference between those crystals and math behind it. What are your thoughts on Jabari or Elsa? I think you're taking one of them up. I'm not the biggest fan of either, I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of either. I mean, both of them are fine, you know, I don't dislike them, but neither one of them are, you know, a champion that I'd absolutely want to rack up. What's up? Harmonized, how are you doing? Okay. Yeah, okay, fine, James. Mesa. Mods are excluded from the banned words, I suppose. There's thoughts about Suicide Masteries? Love them. Use them as much as possible. Absolutely love them. I think they are awesome. Obviously, unfortunately, I do have to take off for Alliance for Defense placing in Tier 1 wars, because I do hinder Alliance for Defense. But I still think it's worth it. I still think I gain more units because I do grind Arena for a couple hours pretty much every day. So I do think that the difference of units that I get with them on easily outweighs, you know, the fact that I have to take them on and off at times. And yeah, I think they're amazing. I love playing with them. I think the game's kind of super slow and a bit dull without them, so to speak. When I see my champions without them, I really dislike playing most of my champions. With them, you know, it just feels so much better. You're going like Doom or Ultra on the 6th time. If you would like to get one of those, it's up to you. How badly do you want? I would say yes. I would say yes, Tamino. If you want both of those, I would try this featured. Because in featured, your chance of getting a specific champion is like 1 versus 24, right? In basic, it's like 1 versus 200. So, again, takes a really long time. Yeah, this game does take, you know, a long time. Absolutely correct on that. I'm in a bit of pickle in the middle of deciding who to rank 3, Shang-Chi or Nick. Both absolutely love. I'd go with Nick personally. Not even close. Don't feel like struggling at 5 or 6. Need to unlock everything masteries with units, but then again I need units, health potions, revives to be legendary side quest. Well, it's kind of like a vicious cycle. You just need to do the most you can. I don't think Act 5, to be honest, you know, requires much struggle, if we're being 100% honest. It doesn't trigger me, but, you know, I really dislike that word. I genuinely do. And, you know, the way I look at it, I'm in UK. Yeah. And I think, you know, I look at it as football. And, you know, the way I kind of visualized it, it's my home. If it would be like your stream and you would be from America and you would say soccer, you know, I'd shut my trap. Because it's your stream, it's kind of like your house, your room, your, you know, place. And this is not. This is my place. If you're a mod and you can write in that word, you're here meant to be kind of helping out and, you know, making streams better, not worse for me. And again, if it is your stream and I go to your stream, you use whatever words you want. It's my business, you know. If it does annoy me, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. But, you know, as long as it's my stream and this is the, you know, the way I see that specific issue, you know, that's how I want it to be. No. Especially considering that mods are the only ones who can use that word. I don't think trigger is the right word. I'm just kind of appalled by the idea that Americans think they kind of own everything and that they're always right. You know. 2-5. Yeah, 3-2-5, 3-2-6 has a lot of natural resource you can farm. 3-2-6 is where you can farm a lot of natural resource. Yeah, let's open some crystals. And it's a freaking joke. Well. Oh, well. Not particularly appreciated one. They're all American? Nope. Nope, we are not. Thank fuck, not all of us are American. Here we go. Come on, no units here. Well, let's go for a few more. Woohoo, 45, sweet. Then no understand why football. Well, there you go, Slinger. It's not even a ball, by the way. It's like egg. Hello from Greece. Well, welcome. Hello from UK. No units here. Still, I got, 90 units already so far. Sweet. I think I have 10. Oh, come on. Where are my gold? Where's my gold? Not gold. Where's my units? Where are my units? Well, another 15. Sweet. Fine. And this is all the units I got. That was 900. That's fine. That's good. Ooh, right. I didn't claim a couple of these. Sweet. I get even more. I get even more units. Very good. Very good. But that, I think, will be it. Now I need to start thinking about my Battleground strategies for later today. I need to start thinking about my Battleground strategies and stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys had fun. As always, huge thank you to Messiah. Perhaps, allegedly, supposedly. Messiah. Psst. Messiah. Yeah.
Is mayonnaise?
Why are all Europeans so disrespectful towards Americans? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just happy who I am. There's a difference in between. I understand that America, you guys love America. I love Europe. It's not necessarily meant to be disrespectful. I'm just saying I don't want to be anything else. Yeah, especially, in Latvia growing up, kind of like nationalistic values were like a very big deal because we didn't have independence for a very long time. So we were all taught to be proud of who we are. And I think the animosity kind of comes from the fact that America, and whenever Americans do talk, they always kind of insist that, America is the best, we are the best, we know the right, and things like this. That soccer and football thing. For all of us it's football, but you guys specifically want to kind of like, get a rise out of us. So it's like, what is there to like? It is a very frustrating shit. But Europeans were original born in America? Well, yeah, of course, but, as soon as you guys are like kindergarten, so as soon as you guys got let out, and about, you guys fucked it all up. I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's the same as Australians, Just because something was originally centuries ago, it doesn't mean that that reflects the things now. Like Europe 200 years ago also looked way different. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it. But I want to make it clear, it's not like I have some sort of hatred or very, negative opinion of Americans. There are some things that piss me off in Americans. There are some things that I love about Americans. But in general, if you ask why there is that friction, that typically stems from the opinion that Americans are loud, and Americans always think that they are the best and that they are right. That is typically kind of like a very generic opinion of majority, which I don't, obviously automatically try to associate with all of you, or with all of the people in general, but that is like the stereotypical opinion of Americans, which is why you might get that impression from a lot of European people. That being said, obviously, Europeans are weird and messed up, depending on which country European you're looking up to. It's for most part, it's just kind of, I don't know, something to pull each other's leg. At least for me, I don't necessarily look at some genuine hatred or dislike. It's more like material for jokes, like stereotypes about who's a good driver, who's a bad driver, who's good at math, who isn't, who has a big schlong, who doesn't, and stuff like that. It's all just kind of stereotypes that you're kind of meant to use for jokes, as far as I'm concerned. As long as it's kind of lighthearted, perfectly fine. Anyways, here we are. that's it. Just in case you were actually looking for an answer to that question. I hope I gave a relatively satisfying one. See you guys. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month